Hello, my name is Rebecca. I am the owner of RR Crafty Adventures. We actually make kids' aprons and craft kits for kids and some adult aprons as well. But today we're going to do something a little bit different. So we are going to do a little bit of a work with me video. I am actually going to do some custom shirts. So I do also offer customized shirts, and we got one for a local school. So we're going to go ahead and work on those today. Before I get into the custom order, I did also order a couple of shirts that I wanted to make for RR Crafty Adventures for us to actually wear when we're vending at different events. So we're going to work on those. With my shirts, I like to do direct-to-film transfers on cotton t-shirts. So I do order my DTF prints from a local company here in Nashville, and then I get them mailed over to me, and then I could go ahead and press them. That has worked well for me so far. I have thought about getting a printer, but I'm just not at the time of doing that right now. Don't have the space. Those printers are very expensive, and I just don't feel like it's the right time for us to make that move. So outsourcing the prints have actually worked really well. So the shirts that we're going to do is this really light blue color. I really liked it. I thought it would be nice for summer and just a lighter color. I also have some RR Crafty Adventures shirts in black as well. So just to kind of change it up and add some color to it. We have our logo printed out on the film, so we're going to go ahead and press those. So with these types of prints, it's always best to do a pre-press, and it's usually like 5 to 10 seconds that you do a pre-press just to get all the moisture out. I do also have a ruler for the t-shirts, and I forgot to take that out, so maybe I should use that. Okay, so here's my ruler. It's clear, so you could see through it. I bought like a pack of them that have the adult, youth, and toddler size on Amazon, so I could link those ones down below, but these have worked well for me so far. And I will tape these ones down just to make sure they don't move after I center them. So this is pressed at about 315, 320, depending on the temperature of your heat press, for about 15 seconds, and then you take off the film. It also depends on the pressure. It does require more of a medium to hard pressure, so we'll see how it looks. And it does require a cold peel, so it looks like it's doing good. I have this block that I literally got from Home Depot. It's a marble block, and it kind of helps to cool it down too if you're in a rush. So that definitely helps a little bit, and to add just the tiniest bit of pressure on it to make sure it's adhering to the shirt. So what I like to do is then take this one off and work on the next one and let this cool a little bit more. That is already hot. All right, gonna put that to the side and let it cool it down itself. This one is ready for peeling. That was perfect. Now we're gonna do a second press. Always remember the Teflon sheet. It could scorch your shirt without it. Okay. That looks good. There we go. Now we have some more branding shirts to wear. And I feel like I probably could have gone a little bit bigger with the design, so in the next one I'll make sure to do that. Okay, another thing that I like to add to the shirts is the branding name. So when I'm doing custom orders, I will add this to the back collar of the shirt as well. I'm gonna just do a practice one on my shirt because you do have to get behind the shirt and have it pressed that way. And it's sometimes a little bit difficult with the big Pete press. I've done it before, but it's actually been a while since I've done these labels on there. So I wanna just do a practice one. So I wanna get it behind this part, but maybe not covered by it. So maybe like on the side there, but trying to get the shirt down and pressed, it takes a little maneuvering. So let's do it like this. I don't want to get so much of the shirt on the heat press either because I don't want it to wrinkle. So let's try it and see if this works. All right, I'm gonna get my little block to cool it down. Okay, do a second press. The lettering is a lot smaller because it's just the 2x2 inch, so that's the only part I'm worried about is if the letters might pop up and not fully adhere to the shirt. So this is how it looks. You can't really see it unless you move the collar here, which is good because I don't want it to be too noticeable, but I do want something of my branding on the custom shirts that I do, and that seems to work. It doesn't block the tag, it doesn't block the size or anything like that. So all of the pieces actually normally come in a big gang sheet, but they actually cut it for me already for some of them, but not everything. So I have to go through and cut out everything else. I generally get a really big gang sheet with all of the images on it, so I can fit as many things as I can. Okay, so the order is actually for 17 shirts and they all are different sizes. They range anywhere from, I think, youth medium up to 4XL adult. And so because those are all different and the size of the print needs to be very different, what I like to do is, here's the print. So they just wanted the 4 letters, but what I like to do is I like to add on the top what the size is. So this is for youth medium. This is, you know, for a small. I put the S on there and I cut that off before I actually do the pressing, but that helps me so that I can see which ones are the adult size ones, which ones are the kid size ones. And I could actually make the sizes fit towards the shirts instead of having like one generic size for all the youth or one generic size for all the adults. So I do have, let's see. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sizes that we have here. But again, they all are labeled at the top, so it's a little bit easier to figure that out. And right before I press, I will just cut that out or put something behind it so it doesn't press onto the actual shirt. Okay, so the smallest size I have to do is a youth medium. So we're gonna start with that one first. Actually, I think I wanna do the corner one because I don't know why, they just feel like they're a little bit more tedious to do. So I wanna just do that first and then I'll press the main part of the shirt. Okay, so it's the next day. I wasn't able to finish all of the shirts in the one day just because I had other things I had to get done that day. But I'm going to go ahead and finish them. We have about 5 left to do. We're going to finish pressing, and then we're going to tag all of them with our tags with our business name and all of that info on it. Okay, so we are done pressing all of the shirts. We're gonna now tag them all so they all have our branding and a QR code to go to our Instagram as well. So everyone who gets the shirt will also have the tag of where to find us. I actually have 2 tags, depending on what the product is the one I put it on, and I was thinking that I was going to put on the one that shows the QR code on the back of how to shop and find us on socials, but I'm actually going to do the little thank you card that I have that actually has the wash instructions on the back, so I think that would be better for a t-shirt. But it still has where to follow us and like our socials on the bottom and just saying thank you for purchasing our products. Okay, so another thing that I like to do that don't necessarily have to do, but I feel like it just makes the presentation of the order a little bit better. I put each shirt in a plastic bag, and then I put the sticker on it with the size so that when they are distributing the shirts, it's a little bit easier for them to figure out what size is which for each shirt. And I just feel like overall it kind of helps with the presentation. So I'm gonna go ahead and fold all of the shirts and put them in their bags, and I have stickers for all of the adult sizes but not for the youth sizes, so I might print out some more stickers, or I might just write on their youth or something. I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna start folding them and getting them into the bags. Okay, so here are all the shirts. They are all bagged, they are all labeled and ready to go. I'm gonna probably put this out so that I can take a good picture of it. I do like to take a picture of them before I send them out, and then I also send that photo to the client as well so they know that they're ready and how they're looking. So we're gonna go ahead and try to set up for that picture and put them in a bag, and they will be all done. The shirts are done and bagged and ready to go. So the last thing I need to do for this week is actually gift wrap one of the custom aprons that we had ordered at the last craft fair that we were at. So we're going to go ahead and gift wrap that so then we can mail it out and have those orders that were custom orders from the last market mailed out within the week. We usually say it takes about 2 weeks just to give us some extra time, but we're going to get them out in about almost exactly a week. So that's going to be great. So this was a custom order for an adult apron, and it is for a birthday, so we are going to gift wrap it for them. So one of the things that I do with my gift wrap is I actually pre-make all of my bows. And that way when I do need to do a gift wrap, the bows are already ready to go and I just need to fluff them up. So that's what I did with this one. I had the ribbon already kind of pre-measured, and then the bow is ready to go, so we'll just attach that on. And having the pre-made bows is very handy, especially over the holidays when you get a lot more gift wrap requests. And I love making the bows, so it's always kind of fun to do those too. So another part of the gift wrap is I do ask the customer if they want a handwritten note. So that's what this paper is for. And all they wanted to put on there is just happy birthday, love mom and dad. So we're going to go ahead and write that on there. I feel like it's a little bit more of a personalized gift if it's actually handwritten and not like printed out. So I do like to handwrite it. I do not love my handwriting, but you know, I try to do as neat as I can and make it look good. Okay, so that's how it's looking. Just fluff up the bow a little bit more. I do like to use the bows with wires in them because it just makes it stay a little bit more fluffed up. And it's ready to go. So with these, I do send them out in the bigger shipping boxes so the bow could stay intact. It does shrink it down a little bit and kind of squish it, but still not too bad. I usually like to do one little squish test and see how it looks. So it kind of squishes it down a little bit, but it still looks pretty good. All ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and end the video right here. If you've made it this far along, thank you so much for watching. We are definitely going to try to get a couple more videos out. We have another market coming up, so you'll probably see another market blog from there. But if you like this video and you want to see more, please go ahead and hit subscribe and click the like button as well. It really does help out our channel. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.